Hi, my name is Charles Officer, and you're watching FAM TV.
I'm Amanda Paris, and you are watching FAM TV.
This is Lionheart Sound, and you're watching FAM TV.
What's up, people? It's your boy, Mr. J. Martin, and you tuned into what? FAM TV. Check it out.
Leaders, whoever it is involved in the community, you no longer want to walk by each other, guys, at the gym. You want to build on today and build community, exchange information, still be competitive. At the same time, we're all here with the common goal. So
this is what we're judging Donald Trump on. We're saying Donald Trump is obviously a level of disrespect for women and for people of minorities and color and transgender and people of different sexual identities. And let me ask you a question. How many of us are familiar with the state of Native or Aboriginal people in Canada? So you're very familiar with their state, but our government has failed to act on their behalf. We have Native women in the western part of our country being abducted, murdered, no investigations. The number is damn near 100. We have communities throughout Canada without clean drinking water, and it's exclusive to this one segment of Canada, the Aboriginal people who originally inhabited this land. The reason why I make this comparison is because I feel like we are all very involved in American politics and the American identity. But as young Canadians, I think we all need to realize we have our own identity and our own issues. An interesting fact I stumbled upon, black people only make up 3% of Canada. I learned that recently. I didn't know that tiny, 3%. We account for 41% of the people in the Children's Aid Society. We account for, I believe it's greater than 10% in jails. So we have our own issues, and I think today is a good day for us to delve into those issues and try to understand who we are, separate from America. And that's what I hope you focus on today. And with that, I hope you start to think about, our identity as we move forward.
A lot of athletes who unfortunately make a lot of money during their playing career, somehow they end up broke. And there's reasons why people end up broke. We're going to try to talk a little bit about that because it's a context for you generally if you want to end up earning your living in sports, but also even if you want to earn your living outside of sports. So I'll give you examples in an article recently. Steph Curry, let's take the best example we can think of. Steph Curry, how much money do you think Steph Curry makes? Sorry? Yeah, so he makes $34.6 million. Okay? How much do you think he takes home on that? In other words, how much of that does he get in his pocket?
So gross is 34 million. How much does he actually take home?
Sorry? 14, yeah. So that's pretty close. It's 15.2 million. So one thing that is one of the main topics for athletes to understand is taxes. So when you make $1, you don't actually put $1 in your pocket. You put less than $1 in your pocket.
Can I be like you?
Writer, and I write with the game, do reports or tell stories and whatnot, and then I ended up accidentally turning into being a radio host. That was my plan to have a radio background, but because I had the understanding of the game, I had the passion for the game, and I could articulate it, I ended up doing radio. Then the same thing happened with TV, where I was doing on-air TV stuff and producing TV shows. Joe Augustine, The Hangout, I produced that show. I produced a couple other shows as well. But it happened because of where I situated myself, but I wasn't scared, I wasn't afraid to try new things.
If you know you're going to a certain place, or on your AAU schedule, get on the internet and do the research on that place. Because those are places, when you go in any state, or what I do, any state, you have to know the dynamic of that state. Because there's certain zones you should stay out of. Then I'm letting people know on those AAU clubs, listen, this is a hot zone. You don't want to be around here. Also research the hotels where you're staying at. Because you need to know the area of the hotel, whether they're breaking in cars, whether there's gangs around, different things of that nature. These are all of the things that go amiss when we're traveling. A lot of these things are not thought about. Things getting stolen. We were in Florida last year. Two mothers going to Burger King in Orlando, Florida. We're there for a basketball tournament. They come out, their car is broken into. Everything taken out. Passports, uniforms, sneakers, everything. Why? Because they didn't research the area.
It's funny, the problems are still the same. There was a period in the United States where black men were getting murdered, left, right, and center, and black men were representing the United States on an international stage to win gold medals for the country. So after their race, I don't remember if it was the hurdles or the sprints, but after the race, two black Americans came in first and third. And in the tunnel, John Carlos had brought a pair of gloves to do the Black Power fist when he went up on the podium for his gold medal. And the other black guy who came in third saw the glove and was like, "What's that for?" And he told him he was going to represent his brothers who were being murdered back home. He said, "Well, give me the other glove, because I'm not going to let you go out there by yourself so the whole country fingers you and you're now on an island."
Again, that's all diversion, because at its core, when you look at the history, how did this flag come about? They talk about disrespecting the flag, but people disrespect the flag every day. They take the flag and they use it as bandanas. They wipe their eyebrows with flag and they sweat on the flag. So it's all diversion. But what this player has done is really use a platform to bring, to focus on a real social and justice issue in America, which is that the police are indiscriminately shooting black people, and his action is directed at a conversation on that issue. It's got nothing to do with flag.
Like Rosa Parks did back in the day, she had to take a stand to bring about change. So he's taking a stand, hopefully, that we can talk about what's going on and bring some change about.
Well, I think he's
and that's what they don't want to do. They don't want to talk about it.
But that's the thing he's done. He's brought tremendous change. The New York Post, Washington Times, we're here in Toronto talking about him. He's lit a fire under the entire society. Really, like we're all questioning things now. And I think that's very important.
The newest correctional facility built for you young men, standing here in this room right here, is a Toronto Self-Detention Center. There's been 14 homicides in that facility. Over 16 suicides in the past 3 years. It's only been open 3 years, family. So the work we're doing here is bigger than basketball, literacy, or anything else. This is literally about our children and my children. As a father and husband of 4, I'm so proud of all of you for taking some time out of your Sunday to come and build with a family. And there's an African proverb I love. It says we can go fast alone or far together. I'm inspired by all of you. I love you all. Have a blessed evening. Enjoy the afternoon. Engage your vendors. Peace and blessings. Thank you.
My name is Ben Sanders. I'm a coach involved with the Canada Elite organization and also Triple Balance Community Services. We were notified of the Toronto Sports Forum going on. We thought it was a great opportunity for some of our young kids to be exposed to some professionals outside who are indirectly connected to the game of basketball, but also the black community. And so we came here today, and I see the kids in different forums, and it's a great. And we're hoping next year to even be even bigger.
I know, kids are young, so I know there was a topic with regards to police brutality, and I think that's important because I just think, kids are scared of the police, and they shouldn't be. But even me as an adult, I'm a little nervous of the police. So having the police talk and, kids understanding how to deal with certain things in certain situations, or if something goes wrong, how to deal with it, or not even putting yourself in certain situations, I think that would be useful because at the age of when you're between the age of let's say 14 to 25, people go through that phase where they kind of feel like they're invincible and nothing can happen. So you're not really thinking about your consequences. So maybe learning some skills on how to handle dealing with the police, maybe understanding the police thought process and knowing how to put yourself in smart situations. I think that would be definitely useful for the kids.
This is a necessary discussion about what's going on for our youth, especially our youth playing sports or student athletes, and just the power they have and what they can exhibit throughout the community, through social media and etc. So, I definitely had to get involved. We came down here I think we had about 80 kids or 50, 80 kids, but it's a great platform for literacy, understanding that, understanding yourself, the power you have, giving your body route, nutrition. This is a great forum, and it's something that everyone's got to get a part of for next year for sure.
Honestly, basketball right now in Toronto, the door is wide open, right? Back in the day, you had to send a VHS cassette to the US and then have a coach look at that VHS tape and then come back and see you play. Nowadays, everything is open, right? These kids are already on Instagram, and a lot of them are already getting that exposure. So a lot of the scouts are coming to see them now, right? So it's a totally different playing field with the Wiggins out there, with the Corey Josephs, with all these different people, Tristan Thomas, right? Now a lot of people are looking to Toronto to see what's next, right? So it's a whole different ball game, right? So it's necessary for us to kind of put these young people in the right spaces so that they can build their skills to really compete on the next level. That's what I would say.
Hello. Hello, how you doing? It's very nice to meet you. Seen you from far. Thought that I can greet you. Hello. My name is Hustler Scholar. Hit me on Instagram. Don't forget the
Davis. Said I'm on my David